Good morning, my people. My name is Chief Strongblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son. I am the diaspora machismo. My people, all in all, it was another beautiful day for a protest, and I enjoyed every moment of my protest. Let me first remind you, the front of my sign says, I don't want the white man's money, the white man's woman, the white man's friendship, and or the white man's faith. And the reverse of my sign says, white man, why have you re-enslaved the African American, the Latinos, etc.? There is nothing particularly interesting that I should bring to your attention as it relates to my protest. And as you know, when I have finished protesting and when I have brought you an update as to what transpired while I protested, it is always my pleasure and delight to bring to you something from the word of the Most High God. My people, in continuing the same vein that we have been on for the past week and a half, we are dealing with Revelation as I promised you we will deal with. And today I want to address a particular issue in Revelation chapter 1. And that is, what is the race of the Son of Man? Let me first let you know that I do not subscribe to all of the Bible, because the Bible is not the scriptures. The Bible is a corrupt version of the scriptures that was created by the Caucasians. You have to remember, for 1,955 years, the Caucasians took possession of the scriptures of the Most High God and they took it back to Rome. This happened in AD 70. And from that day forward, they have been tampering with the scriptures. Now, I subscribe to the entire Old Testament, the four Gospels, and Revelation. And here is why. The Old Testament have very little corruption, because that was the words of the prophets that was sent by the Most High God himself. The four Gospel is a corrupt account of the life of the Son of Man, but the corruption in the four Gospel can easily be distinguished by understanding and being a student of the Old Testament. The book of Revelation is a true account of what was going to happen in the future, that the Most High God gave to the Son of Man to give to his servant John. And although Revelation has some corruption, the corruption is not so significant that you can't disown the truth from Revelation. But those books from Acts to Jude, I don't subscribe to them. Those were written between AD 325 and AD 331 at the Council of Laodicea, where Constantine instructed the homosexual bishops of Rome to create a canon where they take out all of the good stuff and they replace them with those books that are found between Matthew and Revelation. Now, the issue of the race of the Son of Man have been a topic for quite a long time. Since 1498, the Roman Catholic Church have portrayed that figure that was in the Last Supper as the Son of Man. That pale skin, blonde hair, blue eye fella who they call Jesus, they say he is the Son of Man, but he is not the Son of Man. And you would have thought that if you need information as to what race the Son of Man is, then the right place to go was to the clergy in the Christian religion. But each time you ask a member of the clergy, those people spend 4 years, get a degree in order to understand and preach the gospel. And some of them do another 4 years to get a doctorate. They always tell you the race of the Son of Man is not important. And when you press them, they will say something like this: Israel is in the Middle East, so therefore the Son of Man have to be Middle Eastern. But what is troubling? It is not as if the Bible or the scriptures is silent where it is concerning the race of the Son of Man. The Caucasians has painted every positive character in the scriptures as being white. The Most High God is portrayed as a white man. The Son of Man is portrayed as a white man. All of the angels of heaven is portrayed as white. The prophets are portrayed as white. As white. The prophets are Mary, the mother of the Son of Man, is also portrayed as white. But what is the reality as it relates to the race of the Son of Man, the Most High God, those creatures of heaven, as well as the prophets of the Most High God? What is interesting is the Bible or the scriptures is not silent on this fact. Anytime the Most High God manifests himself in something tangible that you can see, he is manifested as one who sits on a throne that has woolly hair. We all know that woolly hair is synonymous with being black. Anytime any of the angels manifest themselves into something that is tangible, they are either bronze, gold, or referred to as flames, and the dominant color in flames is bronze. And every example in scriptures where one who was sent by the Most High God to the earth as a prophet, when they give a description or account of themselves, they are always portrayed as one who is black. For example, Solomon, the third king of Israel, in describing himself to one of his lovers, he said, "I am black and beautiful." It is impossible for Solomon to be black and his father and grandfather and those that came before him to be white. It is totally impossible. In the book of Enoch, chapter 105, between verse 1 and 4, when Methuselah's son Lamech got married and impregnated his wife, and Noah was born, something very interesting happened here. Shows that everyone in that era was black, with two exceptions. And let me tell you what are the two exceptions. First, let me give you an account of what happened when Noah was born. When Noah was born, and the midwife handed Noah over to his parents, Noah's father Lamech recognized that Noah was unlike any of the children that was in existence, because Noah had woolly, long, white hair. His skin was white as snow and red as a rose, and that can easily be explained. His eyes were beautiful, and when he opened it, it's like if the room was lit up. When Lamech saw his son, Lamech immediately ran away from the house because he became afraid of his son, and he ran to his father Methuselah. And he described to Methuselah what he has seen. And in Lamech's own words, he says, "My son looked like the offspring of the angels of heaven." What did Lamech mean? You see, in that time, the angels of heaven came down, lie with women, and produced children of those women. And those children were giants that roamed the earth and were eating up everything, even man they were eating. So they all knew that these giants were the offspring of the sons of heaven. Therefore, these giants had pale skin, long straight hair, and blue eyes. And when Lamech saw his son look like the offspring of the angels of heaven, he became afraid and thought that his wife had produced one that is of the offspring of heaven. So therefore, everyone in that era except for Noah and the offspring of heaven, the giants that roams the earth, killing men and beasts, all were black. They were all black. We must not forget that the first Caucasian was born with our father Jacob in BCE 2006. And the first Caucasians was Esau. Now, everyone except Esau in that period of time were black. So from Adam all along to Abraham, Isaac and Jacob, they were all black people. So how can out of this black lineage comes a son of man who is white? It is totally impossible. But those that I just outlined to you are just circumstantial evidence. Let me give you an eyewitness evidence that is in the scriptures as to what is the race of the Son of Man. Let us go to Revelation chapter 1, and we are going to read verse 12 to 15. Let me let it go okay. John was in vision. He heard a voice speaking to him. And when he looked to see where this voice came from, this is what he saw. And I turned and I see the voice that speak to me. And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to his feet, girded about his paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hair were as white as wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a blazing fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they were burnt in a furnace, and his voice was a song of many rivers. So here we see an eyewitness, John, say that the Son of Man had white woolly hair, and the only body part that was exposed that he could have seen was his feet, and his feet was like brass that was burnt in a fire. That means his feet was goldish or brown like my complexion. So it is not to say that there is no hard evidence of what race the Son of Man is and a description of the Son of Man, because here we see John the Revelator, who was transported to heaven, saw the Son of Man in glory, and when he saw him, he saw a black man. So when those lying preachers, those members of the clergy of the Christian religion, tells you that it is not important what race the Son of Man is, it was so important to them that they know from the scriptures, they know from the ancient drawings that they have in the Vatican what race the Son of Man is, and it was so important to them that they made him white. For just over 600 years, they have been fooling the world and telling the world that the Son of Man is white. They have told the world that the Most High God is white, and they told the world all of the angels and the prophets were white. It was so important to them that they perpetuated a lie for over 600 years, from since 1498. So when they look at you and they say that the Son of Man have to be Middle Eastern because Israel is in the Middle East, they are also lying again. Let me tell you, even when the preachers and pastors are black, they have to lie to you because they have no choice. They will never be employed in a white created religion unless they participate in homosexuality, bestiality, or abortion, because the white man have to have total control over them. They are now a part of the white agenda, and it is a white agenda to deceive the entire black world into their own destruction. So you can come like those pastors, reprobates, with no opportunity to ever see the Son of Man face as Redeemer, but you will see him as a judge who is going to put down a sentence on you and throw you into hellfire. In Daniel 7, the Most High God, when he manifests himself on a throne, sitting a man with woolly hair. In the book of Enoch, chapter 46, when the Most High God, the Ancient of Days, manifests himself, he manifests himself as one who sits on a throne with woolly hair, a black man. So why is it important that you believe that the Son of Man, the Most High God, the angels and all the prophets are white, when they are actually black? And when you are now questioning the fact that they are lying, they are telling you it is not important. It was so important for them that they lie for almost 600 years. And this lie that the white man have told started back in AD 331, after the Council of Laodicea would have sat and created the fictitious character called Jesus the Christ, and they say that Jesus Christ is the Son of Man. My people, my name is Chief Strongblood, St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son, the Diaspora Machismo. While you're here, there are other very important videos that I think you will be interested in. Take some time and view them. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.